Hey there, Matt Ziga, EOS implementer. This is the EOS tool, Delegate and Elevate. Now, this tool is probably, in my experience, one of the most underutilized tools, but it's one of the most impactful tools. Often team members bring up the issue of time management. And when you use this tool effectively, this can become one of your best friends in terms of helping you leverage and harness better time management. And so, like all of the EOS tools, this is a thinking tool. When you commit to using the Delegate and Elevate tool, you're creating time for yourself to think and work on the business. You're creating some time to reflect on what is my day to day? How can I let go of some things? Where can I realign my strengths to be making a bigger impact in the business? And so ultimately, the why behind the Delegate and Elevate tool is to free yourself, to allow yourself to align your unique ability and your strengths so that you're making a bigger impact in the business. And you're also empowering your team to work on the things that they are great at and the things that they can elevate in their role. And so, looking at this Delegate and Elevate tool, you print out a copy of this, 4 quadrants. You can either sit down in a 20 to 30-minute time frame and just start to bucket all the different things that you do over the course of a week, all the activities, all the tasks. What does your day to day look like? And you bucket the activities into one of these 4 quadrants. The other way of looking at it is you can keep this sheet on your desk. And over the course of the week, as you see things, as you do things, as you meet, you can write those things down in these 4 quadrants. And so the idea is that at the end of that exercise or at the end of that week, you've bucketed the vast majority of the things that you do in the course of a week into the things that you love to do and the things that you're great at. That's where you're making the biggest impact. That's where you feel energized. The things that you like to do, the things that you're good at. That's not such a bad place to be. Hopefully, you're getting energy from those activities as well. The things that you don't like to do and the things that you're good at. These are the things that you're actually really proficient at, but you just don't enjoy doing. And maybe someone else could be doing these things. Maybe their unique ability aligns with doing these things. A spreadsheet is often an example that we use, right? Some people just cringe at spreadsheets. Some people love spreadsheets, and that's okay. And so maybe you can find or delegate some of those things that you don't like to people who actually enjoy doing those activities. Then you have the things that you don't like to do that you're not good at. And maybe you were doing these things, maybe you were halfway decent at it at some time, but you're still doing these things, but you don't enjoy doing these things. You're not good at these things, maybe because you don't have the time or you don't have the insight and the bandwidth into those areas anymore. These are the things ideally that you're delegating first and foremost. And so once you've created that list of activities, you've bucketed everything, you start to look at what can I delegate? And you start to look, hopefully it's that don't like, not good at list, and you can write down, I can delegate this to Jack, right? This consumes an hour to 2 hours of my week every single week, or maybe Mary could be helping me out with this. Ideally, if you delegate one big thing every quarter, you will free yourself immensely over the course of a year. And so once you've made the commitment to delegate one of those things, you need to have a conversation with that key individual. You need to make sure that that individual wants it. They're willing to take that thing on as they elevate in their role. And so, assuming that they're willing to take this on, they want it, they're looking to elevate, then you talk and you build the time frame for how you're going to delegate this. You build out the roadmap. You make sure that the process is documented so that there's a clear process for how this thing gets done. Then you sit down and you show that person how to do it. You let them watch you, you let them shadow you. Then the next time you do it, you flip the script and you let them do it. You watch them, give them some critique, make sure that they're feeling good. Ultimately, you want to get to the point where they're doing it themselves, but then you're checking those results. Once you've gotten to that point, the process is dialed in, you feel like they can proficiently do it. Now is the time to really truly let go of the volume. You need to confirm with them. Are you willing to own this? You're accountable for this. You're going to be responsible for this. You let go of the vine. They take it on. You also want to communicate to any other stakeholders so that there's clarity amongst the team that this new person is now accountable for this area of the business or this specific task or this activity. And so that is the Delegate and Elevate tool. And it's a powerful tool to help you let go of the vine, to train some team members in some things that you may have been carrying, but now you can realign your unique ability to hopefully spend more time doing what you love to do, what you're great at, and ultimately make a bigger impact in the business. Matt Ziga here. Reach out if I can help.